Hey everyone, my name is Shreyas and you are watching SK Tech. So today I am going to show you how to set up a simple file sharing server which you can access on your personal local network. So I have this old Asus laptop with a basic configuration of i3, 8GB RAM and a terabyte of hard drive. The thing with this Windows file sharing server is that you can implement it on your personal system too. So you don't need any personal dedicated hardware for this. I had upgraded the boot drive of this old laptop to an SSD, so the boot timings are a little bit better than a normal Windows laptop. This is just the part 1 of the video, and as we go on, we'll add more functionality to this server in the next coming parts. In this part, we will see how to set up your static IP, clean your windows and set up the file sharing so that you can access your files with a static single IP that will not change whenever you switch your network or reconnect your network. So to give you a basic idea of why I am doing this, I have upgraded my laptop to a different one, and this is my older laptop. So this is of no use to me, but as of now it has a lot of my data. So the documents, movies, my photos and videos, all those are shared in the old hard drive. But the thing is that this laptop has major issues with accessing the data, such as the screen does not work properly, the keyboard is not well, and also the trackpad glitches. So I need some way of accessing these files in a remote location. So my plan with this thing is that I will make 3 drives. So basically first will be my documents, old documents, which I will clean as I shift to the new laptop. Second one will be the media server so that it can handle all the songs, videos and movies. The third one will be the most important one, which is the photos backup from my phones and all. So let's get started. First I formatted the Windows to get a clean install of the operating system. Then I used the Venero tweaker to tweak the unnecessary Windows services like Cortana, telemetry and even Windows updates. After formatting, I updated everything and then turned off the updates as some of the drivers will be installed from the updates. In this step, we will see how to set a static IP so that the laptop will use it to connect to the router, or else it will change the IP after it reconnects and then it will make it difficult to find the IP address. So in the control panel, go to the network settings and in the connections you will see router. Mine is the BSNL one. Click on it, then the properties. Now click on the Internet Protocol version 4 and change the IPs. Ideally keep the IPs more than the maximum devices that is connected to your router. So I have kept it 30 as the devices in my houses are less than 30 and the probability of exceeding this number is very less. The gateway is the router IP. One way to find this is by using the network IP scanner app, and it will show you router IP as the gateway. I am using the Google DNS. In the alternate one, you can set the 1.1.1.1, but we will anyway be accessing this on the local network, so it won't matter much. So now after applying the changes, it will reconnect and the new IP will be set, and every time we connect, this will be the IP which we can access the system through. Now we have accomplished the most important step in the process. Now once the IP is set, we can share the folders and drives. Now just the IP is set, but all of our drives are private and will not be visible unless they are shared. So to do this, just right click on the drive or the folder you want to share and go to give access to. In it, add everyone and give the read write and the full access to everyone and click share. Similarly, I have made a shared folder in the C drive, which is my SSD, for some quick transfers. So the laptop is logged in with my Microsoft account and it is the encryption used here. Please use encryption or some kind of password to log in to your laptop, and this same will be used to access the folders on the other devices. My new laptop is logged in with the same account, so it doesn't ask for password. But when I access this IP from a different laptop, it will ask, and then I need to give the account details. On other Windows devices, just put the IP address that you have set with the backward slash and press enter in the Explorer. On the other devices, the protocol is SMB and the steps might vary slightly. I will show the Android one in the later part of the video. So we will test the speed of the transfers first. I have accessed the files on my other laptop. Let's copy a large video file and see the speeds. So the speed is around 3.5 Mbps, which is okay. But when we copy the same file in the server itself, the speeds are much higher. When we see the disk usage while copying, it is not much, but the network transfer is much higher at around 26 Mbps. Digging deep, we see that the network we are connected is at 2.4 GHz and the limit in this network is 70 Mbps, which translates to around 80 Mbps. The thing is that there are multiple variables to the speed limit. The device connected, transfers occurring on the router, and then the connection quality as well. My router is placed behind a concrete wall with RCC acting as basically a Faraday cage. So what is a server if you cannot access it from any device? So let's see some of the uses on my Android device. Here I am using the Solid Explorer. You can use any Explorer with FTP capabilities. Enter the IP details and the account and password and use it as a folder manager simply. Next interesting use is the media streaming one. In the server I have some movies. Interestingly, in the MX player there is an option to add a network location. Add this IP and access videos which will stream directly like internet content. The issue I faced here is with large files like the camera videos which are not compressed, but the movie files played smoothly with good quality as they are compressed and have a smaller file size. So thanks for watching the video guys. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And how did you feel about a simple file server which you can deploy it on your own personal system without any expensive hardware? And follow me on all my social medias.
You ain't never gonna slow me down, 'cause I feel alive now.